Here are the top 10 news stories reported on the 4th of July, 2013. A shark sighting closed La'aloa Beach Park, also known as White Sands, in Kailua, KONA on Thursday. The sighting was confirmed by a Hawaii County Fire Department helicopter. The shark was estimated to be 10 feet long. The park was only closed for a few hours and reopened later that afternoon. Just a few weeks ago, on June 18th, a shark attack a few miles north at Kekahakai State Park sent a 28-year-old KONA man to the hospital. People are still talking about the 16-inch-long garter snake that was found in KONA on Tuesday. Garter snakes are not a big deal in North and Central America, where they are common, but state ag officials say all snakes are illegal in Hawaii. The garter snake may have hitchhiked to Hawaii on the luggage of the same family who found it while staying at a KONA vacation condo. The snake was kept at the Hilo Plant Quarantine Office and later transported to Honolulu. This week's Volcano Watch article, written by the scientists of the USGS Hawaiian Volcano Observatory, delves into ancient Hawaiian knowledge of volcanology, which can still be interpreted through chants and even written accounts published in Hawaiian language newspapers. The article describes how these accounts have been a renewed focus for HVO geologists over the past several years and clearly relate to explosive activity in the 16th to 18th centuries. Like the articles written in the Hawaiian language about the eruption of Mauna Loa in 1859. Look for the article in local newspapers or on our website. Last week, rangers from the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park rappelled nearly 200 feet down into a remote pit crater for a daring rescue of plants. The Park Service tells us it's not always lost or injured hikers who get rescued by park rangers. In this instance, the park's Natural Resources Management Rappel team, along with the Search and Rescue team, gathered seeds and cuttings from 4 extremely rare Hawaiian plants so they could be reestablished elsewhere. These plants included the extremely rare haha shrub, a federally endangered plant found only on Hawaii Island. In 1996, only 20 plants were estimated to survive in the wild. Hawaii County Fire Department and Pohakaloa Training Area helped to complete the 12-hour task. Hawaii Governor Neil Abercrombie signed 3 bills relating to technology this week, continuing the whirlwind enactment of bills that were passed through the state legislature. House Bill 632, the Open Data Initiative, requires state departments to make electronic data sets available to the public. House Bill 635 requires the state and counties to take action in advancing the Hawaii Broadband Initiative within 60 days. The state wants to provide ultra-high-speed internet access by 2018 and could serve as an incentive for broadband companies to invest in increased bandwidth. And Senate Bill 1003 will strengthen Hawaii's cybersecurity, another of the administration's bills, giving the Chief Information Officer the power to conduct audits and direct remedial actions. Before he got to signing, the governor tried to impress the room of tech-savvy onlookers with video of the ceremony as it was being live-streamed to his phone.
How come it isn't moving?
With a 10-second delay, of course.
We're live streaming. So.
Also, Governor Abercrombie signed 4 bills into law relating to energy. House Bill 811 simplifies the registration and reporting process for fuel distributors. House Bill 1405 requires the Public Utilities Commission to summarize all power purchase agreements in effect during the fiscal year in its annual report to the governor. It also expands the use of the public benefits fee to support different technologies. Senate Bill 19, the so-called PV rental bill, removes barriers for landlords to invest in renewable energy and allows renters and tenants to benefit from lower energy costs. And House Bill 1149, which requires a wind energy facility owner to be responsible for facility decommissioning. The plan is to avoid abandoned or neglected wind energy facilities. This week, the state of Hawaii took a big step in meeting its past and future obligations with the governor's signing of 3 bills. $50 million is going back into the Hurricane Reserve Trust Fund, thanks to Senate Bill 1092. Another $50 million is being returned to the Emergency and Budget Reserve Fund, sometimes called the Rainy Day Fund, with the signing of Senate Bill 1094. Also, House Bill 546 creates a new requirement to address the state's long-term unfunded liabilities. The plan is for Hawaii to stop the pay-as-you-go approach to covering future health benefits for state employees. This video of 4 county council members eating dinner at an Outback Steakhouse made headlines on Thursday. The outing happened right after a long day of testimony on the GMO Prohibition Bill 79 in KONA. Council members Valerie Poindexter, Gregor Iligan, Dennis Onishi, and Drew Kanuha were filmed at the eatery, and Hilo resident Chandel Asuncion, who testified earlier that day at the council meeting in favor of the GMO ban, caught them on tape. The council members said they didn't talk about the meeting or the bill. The state sunshine law forbids more than 2 council members from meeting to talk about matters before the council outside of the meetings, but it's not illegal to get together for dinner. Some of the council members say they felt harassed by the photographer.
All 4 of them. Nice.
Meanwhile, the 2 long days of public testimony on the GMO bill are over. The council committee will deliberate on the bill, Bill 79, on July 30th. More than 1,100 National Guard soldiers and airmen in Hawaii will be furloughed starting on Monday, joining thousands nationwide who are taking a 20% pay reduction over the next 3 months. The Defense Department is having to make the unprecedented cuts as a result of the federal sequestration, the automatic budget cuts that went into effect earlier this year. Helicopter pilots and mechanics, pay and finance clerks, and others will have 1 less day of work each week, and it's not yet clear how that will impact the operations of the National Guard. There are some exemptions to the sequestration cuts in Hawaii, like the 169th Aircraft Control and Warning Squadron, responsible for tracking aircraft in the skies above Hawaii. And the number 1 story is what everyone was talking about yesterday: Independence Day celebrations held across the Big Island on Thursday. Skies were clear in Hilo for the evening fireworks along the bayfront. This year, the Hilo JCs put together the show with the help of the Mountain View-based Hawaii Explosives and Pyrotechnics Company. For the first time, the fireworks were set off from a barge in the bay rather than from Coconut Island. One thing that didn't change, the Hawaii County Band once again provided the soundtrack for the display, performing the Overture of 1812 as the fireworks lit up the bay.